As adepts, we work toward accumulating practice at depth. There's a quantitative, cumulative aspect to this. But it is quantity paired, tethered to quality. It's our responsibility to observe without bias not only the phenomena, but our inner state, and adjust and adapt to conditions. In order to practice in such a way that we are not just checking the box of practice in our day, we need to give ourselves the opportunity to arrive, to settle, to deepen, to harmonize. And then the practice can do its work of sustaining that depth, developing, deepening that depth. So before we engage in inner dancing and drumming, we still need to arrive. Turn a familiar phrase, without location, there is no center. Be where you are. Okay, let's stand and prepare to shake. Feet together. Toes gripping the earth. Feel the arches of the feet engage. And in so doing, feel gentle spiral in the legs, gentle pressure between the heels. And this spiral stabilizes the pelvis, level and balanced like a bowl. Holding water. Tailbone reaching down, perineum lifted up. Continue that lift up the spine. Making space between the vertebrae, reaching through the jade pillow where the spine meets the skull, opening the crown, a heavenly gate. Eyelids relaxed, hanging the curtain. Dimming the outer, so the outer and inner are balanced. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth, connecting the circuit. Between the yang channel, up the spine and center, and down the front, connecting in the palate, and the yin cycle down to the perineum and around to the tailbone. The lifted perineum is the lower magpie bridge, the bridge between heaven and earth, yang and yin. Like a mountain valley holds the mist, our chest is soft and open. We are clear and still. We are centered. We are before being. Vast beyond the ultimate. Everywhere, every when. From the fathomless depths, the depths with no limit. A response is felt. At ultimate stillness, movement begins. Sprout out of the seed of primordial yang. We step to the right, coming into being. Feet parallel, still gripping the earth, rooting in the center of the earth. Spiraling the legs, stabilizing the pelvis. Upright, open, always. Inhale and expand, growing like a sprout. Arms reaching up, inhaling through the pores of the skin from every direction equally, coming up onto the balls of the feet. Reaching from earth to heaven. Hold the breath fully full. Feel the first cycle of energy rising. Descend, breath still held, heels high, back straight. Only if it's comfortable, just as low as you can go without leaning or without strain or pain. Breath still held. Now we'll jump with the mantra hung. Begin the inner dancing and drumming, the a shaking. Finding the rhythm. Coming out of stillness, out of sprout into the light of spring. New life energy. Thunder breaking open, like the seed, the earth is broken open, like the sky is broken open. Thunderbolts, heaven to earth, initiating new life. Feel the resonance of dawn, of spring moving through your feet, into your bones, into your whole body. Season of surging growth, suddenness. Season of bright, alive, wood-like green. Let your body be, let your body express that green wood, new life, dragon energy. Each breath to and from center through the pores of the skin. Inhale and hold the breath, becoming this bright, alive, wood-like green. Become the spiraling, surging dragon. Finish with the hum. Feel the three parts of spring in this path of your shaking. The initial shock, strength and surge, the expansion and fulfillment of that surge. And as we integrate, become that green, it's a kind of plateau. Realization of the wood energy. The first 3 months of spring. The third is an earth and integration month. As we enter summer, we are bright, alive, fire like red. season of expansion, flourishing, flowering, heat, radiance, color, high activity, energy, characterized by fire, characterized by the red phoenix. Feel the energy of noon, the energy of summer solstice moving through you. And then as the summer energy starts to culminate, we enter the integration phase of fire of summer. The fruit is plump. We are full, ripe, ready. Still using the hum, but also follow your natural pattern. Inhale and hold. Become this bright, alive, fire-like red. Become the red phoenix. South, forward and up. Heart. Compassion. Courage. Fullness. Finish with the hum. Entering fall. The end of the first week in August. The resonance starting to settle. The fruit dropping to the ground, the fruit being harvested. Cutting metal energy of the autumn. Bright, alive, metal like white, the white tiger. This is the feeling of the air. This is the feeling of life beginning its descent down the mountain, down the stalk, down the trunk, to the roots. Cutting away what isn't needed, storing what is. Following the resonance. Inhale and hold. Become this bright, alive, metal-like white. Become the white tiger. Clear seeing. Assessing what has come. Planning for what is ahead. Finish with the hum. In November, the end of the first week, entering winter, water, storage, the sap is in the roots, the bears are in the caves. The energy, the vitality stirred up and circulated with the resonance of this cycle, the vibrations of this cycle, finding the limits, the limbs, the skin, pervading from the core to the outside. At the same time, a drawing into core, conserving resources. Coming to solstice, coming to the deep stillness of midwinter. Energized and refined and ready. For the deep fast of deep winter. Inhale and return all the way back to center. Feet together, arms gathering up overhead, returning down the middle. Gentle hum. Let the hands come all the way down. Hands flat and open. Fingertips reaching toward the center of the earth, shoulders back and down. Upright and open. Returned now to the beginning, to the source, to the resource. The infinite potential of the primordial. The center. If you have pain in a standing posture, often low back or hips, you have gone beyond your fatigue level. The stabilizing postural muscles have given up, and the standing becomes not useful. Respond to the conditions. Let's transition now to seated, staying centered, harmonious, maintaining the depth gained by the first cycle. We are upright and open. Both upright and open carry a meaning of alertness as well, attentiveness. The rousing chimes of white jade purify the 10 directions and bring peace to the rivers and oceans. Through the lens of Lao Tzu 70, we might hear the radiance, the resonance of the white jade at our own center. Bringing peace to the rivers and oceans, the landscape of our body. The high peaks bear the weather. Our mind, our bodies, a mountain. Stable, upright, open. And the myriad spirits bow. Requesting the presence of the immortals. Stable and clear, we make a home for our own spirit and for spirit with a capital S. Immortals, spirit, are welcome, are drawn in, reveal themselves in this stable, clear refuge. Heaven is freed of impure air. Your mind is clear, free of obstacles and obscurations. Earth is freed of all temptations, the sensory desires do not entrap you. Obscure wisdom is clearly perceived. The cool elegance of the white jade that you carry in your heart emanates, radiates, is perceptible. So vast is the mystery beyond mystery. Vast and generous, it's the same kind of pairing as nourishing and embracing. Generous, the primordial yang at center, generating with infinite potential, being. And the vastness, extension without limit. The embrace, extension without limit, embracing all being, nourishing with the life principle in the center. Celestial worthy of the great veiled three treasures. May your numinous voice pervade every place, extinguishing wrongs, dissolving transgressions. May your treasured signs pervade every time, coming to the aid of those in need. May this altar be open so the teachings in these verses manifest. May our efforts be meritorious and in alignment with the teachings that follow. Ascending to the highest altar with the stepping toward emptiness song, we pray that the lands be blessed and avoid even the shortest drought. Remember to hear this not just as the landscape around us, but the landscape of body, the landscape around us, and the landscape of being in totality. Stepping toward emptiness, the Tao, the path to the fruit, to the realization. Today our pure hearts present at the golden watchtower within. Amidst the morning's peaceful haze of incense, the jade furnace burns. The central territory is fortified, mountains and rivers are robust, the immortal's splendor is expansive, and the saints and sages are luminous. When we all pay respects to the ancient sages each day, the year's harvest is plentiful, and people enjoy peace and tranquility. Celestial worthy of constant clarity, constant stillness. When the realized mind is clear and still, the Tao has fulfilled our ancestral purpose like the culmination of the pearl moon. May the darkness be swept from our minds until no obstacles remain and a full circle of light fills the great void. The highest medicine is within the body. Within body, center, being. Shun Qi Jing. Spirit, energy, essence. The immaterial, the material, and the transformations in between. Each of us has the capacity to eliminate deficiency and excess, arriving in center, May we come to know the primordial unity by reversing the way, to nurture each day the yellow sprout and the golden tripod. The golden tripod, the radiance, the non-being, the constant, the unchanging, the immutable, that which one cannot break down. The sprout where that primordial enters being. Before the altar we are all the same, each of us reverent within and without. In alignment, upright and open. To our heartfelt summons the Tao replies. So we recite these scriptures and follow the teachings. Purifying the mind. Tai Shang, Tai Xing, adapting to change without end, expelling evil and binding demons. Protect my destiny, guard my body. The North Star, the ruler. Like my duties have a ruler, the rule, the pattern behind the movement, the model, the governing body. Adapting to change without end. Constancy, never changing at the center, while becoming the transformations. At the periphery, the edge. May my wisdom be luminous and pure, the spirit of my heart-mind at peace. My three Hun everlasting and my Po undying, my Yang and Yin aspects of soul. Instead of being eager to escape, rest in balance. Tethered to the luminous, empty hub. Jiji Wulu Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. Purifying the speech. Donju, spirit of the mouth, expel the filth and foul air, so Jung Lun, spirit of the tongue, can infuse my destiny with spiritual nourishment. Luo Qian, spirit of the teeth, reject perversity and protect truth, so Hu Bun, spirit of the throat, can guide down the liquid spiritual qi. Don Yuan, spirit of the heart, enable me to penetrate reality. So Lien Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. Bringing the core brightness and aliveness of spirit into the parts that interface with the world, in alignment so nothing obscures. What arises is instantly purified. So Lien Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. Rest in the refuge of radiant emptiness. Jiji Wululi, may this order be swiftly carried out. Purifying the body. Lingbao Tiansun, celestial worthy of the numinous treasure. Bao, treasure, same treasure that the sage merges with, becomes, is. In the state of understanding. Lingbao Tianzun, comfort my body, tame my hun and po. Harmonize my 5 organs. These practices, these bodily forms, comfort our bodies, tame our souls, bringing them inward in balance. May the green dragon and white tiger command my bewildered mind. May the red phoenix and dark warrior guard my body. The second verse there is almost the same as the first. You can see parallels perhaps on your own. Jiji Ru Ling, may this order be swiftly carried out. full title of the Mind Seal Scriptures: Non-Existence, Highest Jade Emperor, Mind Seal, Wondrous Scripture. Each a compounding elevation of respect and honor, significance. The highest medicine has 3 degrees: Shun, Qi, Jing. Picture that white jade at the center, like a prism that refracts into 3 bands: Shun, Qi, Jing. Shun spirit, immaterial. Jing essence, body, essence, material. And Qi, the transformations. But as jade, perfection. Looking, I cannot see it. So faint, so indistinct, so deep, so obscure. The Chinese characters: faint, faint, indistinct, indistinct, deep, deep, obscure, obscure. Concentrate on non-existence. Watch over existence. So Lian Yi, spirit of thought, can constantly abide in the Tao. Constancy in concentration, gathering self, gathering mind unilaterally in non-being. Where is it but everywhere and nowhere? When time is emptied out, the process is complete. The movement arrives at stillness. The radiance merges with the limitless. There's no time because all time is simultaneous. The winds return to primordial unity. The process is completed with 100 days of numinous merit. Paying silent homage to Shangdi, literally highest God. In this lifetime, ascend to heaven. So often saying again the same thing differently. Concentrate on non-existence. Pay silent homage to Shangdi. The process is complete. Ascend to heaven. Those who understand this will transform and awaken. Those who do not walk an impossible path. Sustain the practice in heavenly radiance. Concentrate on non-existence. Let each breath nourish clarity. Arising from mystery, entering the valley. The sprout from the seed of mystery, the valley of being. As if absent, as if present. Abiding in the refuge of non-being, watching over being. Participating naturally, spontaneously, in being. Smooth, even, and continuous. Never cutting off the firm stem and deep roots of the fruit. Maintaining a connection to that sprout, that revelation, that radiance discovered within Chong Center. With my body I take refuge in the great Tao of non-differentiation, ever present as the primordial origin. The unity, the source, the primordial. The white jade in your bosom. With my spirit, I take refuge in the venerable scriptures, perpetually revealing the ineffable mystery. Like the warp of the fabric of being. Revealed text descending from heaven to earth. followed to their source, reveal the mystery. With my heart I take refuge in the great immortal masters of the sacred teachings, devoted to the realization of all beings, residing in the manifest changes. Like the weft, the fabric of being, weaving through, connecting the warp of the sacred. Today for our three sources practice. The three sources Jun Gong, cultivation of realization. We will simply sit. We will let the center do the work. To find the center without location. To find the everywhere and every when non-being of radiant emptiness. We simply let go continuously. More and more deeply, more and more thoroughly. of our idea of the path, our idea of realization, our idea of self. In the physical, mental, spiritual posture of upright and open. Everything is let go. Pervasive fire closing. We'll clap our hands above our heads, smirk fire, hold our breath, massage the face, head, ears, neck, torso, and limbs. Inhale. We dedicate our merit to the full realization of all sentient being. May we recognize our true self in the radiance. Thank you.